5 bodybuilders that died from steroids. Number 1. Steve Michalik. He led a fast, energetic life, a life that eventually took its toll on him and killed him through the use of steroids. His life began, sadly, with abusive parents, which brought out the fight in him, then continued on to become a B-52 bomber pilot in Guam. This fighting drive took him to become a bodybuilder in 1972, where he won the title of Mr. America and then went on in 1975 to win the title of Mr. Universe. His total weight of 265 pounds was pure muscle weight, and his wins were won through steroids. He died consequently of this in 2012 at the age of 63. Number 2. Anthony D'Arezzo. D'Arezzo had always been in the wrestling and bodybuilding scene starting in high school, who went on to earn a scholarship to wrestle in Boston University. After graduating, he continued to further his career and won the title of Mr. Rhode Island in 1988. He had been plagued by many injuries and heart problems, and in 2002 was diagnosed with a heart disease from the heavy use of steroids. After taking a break for a few years from bodybuilding and drug use, he came back on the scene, heavily obsessed with making a name for himself again, and started heavily using steroids again, and finally died of a heart attack while preparing to fight on stage. Number 3. Aziz Shavershian. Aziz, born a young boy in Moscow, moved to Australia with his family in his childhood years and created a dream for himself of becoming a man of muscle, but still having a body that wasn't gross but appealing. He wanted to change the bodybuilding look. Known to the world as Zeus, it took him a mere 4 years to create this sexually craved dream body. He was slowly rising to fame through his bodybuilding websites and YouTube videos, but died in Bangkok in a sauna from a heart attack. Although there is no proof that steroids killed Aziz, there has been much speculation about how he achieved his muscular body, and thus steroids ending his life at such a young age. His family have sadly kept the toxic report private, which in more words than the report itself proves his explicit steroid use. Number 4. Ali Cooney. The most obsessed bodybuilder in England from West Yorkshire. He strived to change his appearance and even at the young age of 16 began hard workouts. His regimes took him to the doctors at 18, where they advised him to slow down, and sadly, at the age of 20, his life ended. He was open about his drug and steroid use and sadly never listened to anyone's advice, causing a young death for Ali. His mother now campaigns and has used his death to inspire young men and other bodybuilders to prevent from using steroids. She has stated that their bodies crumble from the use, and although it might jumpstart their career, it kills them when they are young. Number 5. Andreas Munzer. Again, another young death. Andreas died at the age of 31. His whole life he had devoted to bodybuilding, going to events, championships, and being a guest in all types of annual events. He had a grueling regime and a strict diet and a profuse use of steroids, which eventually led to his liver and kidneys shutting down, resulting in a painful death. He had been warned time and time again, but his arrogance to steroid use resulted in a short life. His autopsy even revealed over more than 20 drugs in his bloodstream at the time of death, which occurred March 1996. Subscribe for more.